Okay, so this is the transfer I did. So you could see I transfer from one store to another in the same location. So you could see that if I go to product, I should have 100, but when you preview that product, you see that we have different. Store has 15, warehouse 75, just like that. Okay, so the summary here is that if you want to transfer from one warehouse to another in the same location, you use stock transfer. If you want to transfer from one warehouse in one location to another location, you use interlocation transfer. The next one I want us to look at is stock adjustment. So this stock adjustment is for correction purposes, like let's say this will be correction. Let me select store. So let's say this product, this plaster, so at the moment I have 15 left at the store, that is your outlet or your shop. I want to deduct probably, let's say 1 or 2. Okay, I want to deduct 2. Let me put 2 here. So that is what either you deduct, that subtract, or you add. So stock adjustment is just for correction purposes. So you can now click on submit. If I go to product list, I should have 98. Yes, you will see that once I preview, store is now 13 because I remove. So the same thing, you can also do addition if you want. To preview your stock adjustment, go to view. You will see all the whole adjustment by date. You can see by date and by location. You can also see the product that was adjusted. Then we have use resources. These use resources are for so this could be office use. This plaster, office collected 2. Okay, let's say office collected 2. I should have 11 left. So that is what this use resources is meant for. If I go to my product list, I should have 76. Yes. The same thing with damage. You can send your product to damage stock. So this is damage. Let's say I will select plaster. All right, so let me just let's make 1 damage. So 1 will make 1 damage in the store. All right, so you see that we have 75. 1 was actually removed because it was damaged. So store is now back to 10. All right, so store is now 10. So these are various things you can do with Dightsoft. I've mentioned this one earlier, where you create your different warehouse. You can create different warehouse, give it any name you want, then assign that warehouse to your respective stores, like your dealers, your cash points, you know. So this is how flexible Dightsoft is. So now let's now see how to actually utilize. We have seen how to make stock purchase, like how to enter the quantity, how to make correction with adjustment, how to do transfer, both internal stock transfer and others. We have also seen how to transfer from one location to another, and how to duplicate products from one location to another, how to make copy of each product. So let's now also go deeper, like on how to also for payment of goods you bought from your supplier. We'll have a separate video for that, because that has to do with accounting. That is any purchase you have made from your supplier, you can go and clear the debt if you are owing your supplier, and how to see the supplier you are owing, how much you are owing them. So Dightsoft also allows for that as well. Then also another thing is okay, I've mentioned this one earlier. So let's see how we can just sell out a few couple of products and see how it works. So if I go to, if I want to make sales now, I will go to store. Okay, under store I will choose my cash point, whether I'm selling to distributor, dealer, depending on how I configure my stores. So I will use cash point. So now I will select this plaster. Alright, so I've selected this plaster. So see, you could see the price that we fix. We fix 5,000 for this. How many do you want to sell? Let's say 2. You will enter the customer details. If it's a new customer, you can say maybe let's call this customer. Okay, this is the customer name, the phone number. You can put the customer phone number here and submit. So this is for new customer. Once you submit, the system will select it for you. But if it's already existing customer, you can actually search for the customer and select. So we are buying 2 pieces. So we'll click on pay. So if it's cash, it's 2,000 that we are paying. Cash accounts. Alright, so you could see the invoice. We have sold this product. Let's make another sale again. We use another different example. So now I'm selling this thing 1,000, but this customer, let me search for Kate again, but this customer wants to buy 1 carton. I'll click on here based on the configuration that the admin have done. I'll choose, okay, I don't have up to that. I don't have okay, yes, I don't have up to that at the store. That's why I'm seeing red. All right, so I don't have up to this. So let's go and quickly transfer. I'll go to inventory. I'll use transfer this time around. So I'm transferring from warehouse to store. I have 75. Let me just send 50. So let's send 50. You could see that when you try to sell above what you have, the system will throw error and the transaction will not go through. But there's a place you can turn it off. You can allow for overselling if the owner wants. There's a place you can turn it off or turn it on. So now I want to sell in, if it's pack by 12. Okay, you could see by pack or by carton, anyone you want, just select it and click. You see that 12, whoever is buying 12 is buying it 9,000 naira. So let me select this kit. Let's sell to this kit. So everything is, the customer make transfer of okay, no, this is 9,000 naira, not 12,000. Where is it going to? Let's say First Bank. Okay, you could see 12 pieces. So let's go back again and sell plaster and also sell, do we have something else again? Let's sell these 2 things. So another thing is that you can override this price and put your price here. If it's a case where the price is not fixed, you actually negotiate price with your customer. Any price you and your customer agree is what you sell to them. You can turn it on. There is also a place in configuration where you can lock this. If you lock it, your cashier or your sales girl cannot change this figure once it is locked. Okay, so but let's leave it at 1,000. I will sell to Kate. Okay, but this time around I will not put any amount, so it will enter as credit sales. All right, so this transaction amount received is 0, so it means that Kate is owing us amount, some 61,000 naira for these goods we just sold to Kate. Also, for a case where cost of what is it called, the cost of product is changing, and you don't want to go to admin, to product list to actually change the cost price, you can also allow to override this cost price, let's say 700, and let me just sell this. $1,000, right? Yes, 1,000. So this is how you can, this cost price will only affect this particular transaction that I just did. Okay, so the cost price only affects this. You will see that the cost price still went back to what they set it at. So whatever change you do here is just for this transaction. You can also apply discount by percentage or by amount. All right, you can apply discount by amount. Maybe I want to give 100 naira discount. This will be 900. Okay, so this is how you make sales. So another thing is that this plaster is 1,000 to end user. If I go to dealers, for instance, you see that dealer are buying it at a separate price like this, and let's sell to, let's say this person is buying, let me sell 2 pieces, just 2. This person is buying to 1,900, and you can also sell to your apart from your dealer, you can also sell to your distributors. So distributors have their own price. All right, so we have dealer with his own price, distributor with his own price. I will sell this as credit sales. So this is how you can leverage on the price that the stock person or stock manager have configured for each product. Also, you can generate a bill. You can generate a bill for your, this is you can generate a bill. Let's just select a product. We need to, you can, so this is like a your pro forma invoice. So you can generate a bill. You can add Weibi. Okay, Weibi, who is taking this Weibi to the park, the driver's name, driver's plate number, Weibi number. Okay, so you submit. There will be a separate video for how to actually make sales. This video is just focused on the inventory side of Dightsoft. Also, there is another thing I want us to look at. So there's another thing we'll look at, how to actually make. So let's go to reports, or let's just first of all go to sales report. Let's just see what we have been actually selling. So you see the various things, and let's look at our inventory. Our inventory must have gone down. We still have 75, so we have sold a lot of our stock. So you see how the stock is going down. So let's go back to sales. You will see different thing that we have been selling. Cash point sold 19 item, dealer 2, distributor 1, end user none. Total is this. So another thing is we can go to, if you want to see everything that we have done, we go to inventory. So let's look at product history. So this product history, I want to look at what happened to plaster. Let's say I can just say today. Let's just see how. Okay, so these are different things that happen to plaster today. Total in is 110. We did adjustment out, transfer out. So total was this. So this is how you could see the total summary of everything we did to our. So there's also product financial reports. This is for today. You will see average cost. You also see average price, the profit that you have made from this product. It will tell you every duration you select, any day you select, it will just give you a breakdown. So this is what we have done for today, and this is the profit we are getting from this thing as of today's sales. Likewise, this as of today's sales, and you will see your different operating expenses and the rest. So this is how you can actually set up your Dightsoft inventory, how you can actually customize your inventory to actually suit your business needs or your business operations.